Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. So, today I'm going to do an open collaboration, which means it's open to anybody. If you've seen this before, if you heard about it, if you're watching this, consider yourself invited. So, we upload on Mondays. So, this won't go up until Monday, even though it's Saturday. Okay? So, on Monday, it'll be like the 20, it'll be the 30th. So the 1st of October is the next day. That's perfect. Because what I'm going to do today, well, first let me tell you about this. If you want to get in on this collab, it is called Plan With Me Monday 24. And it's hosted at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. It's an open collaboration. All are welcome. You can make a plan for all your chores. You can make a meal plan. You can plan a vacation. You can plan homeschool lessons. You can plan a party. Anything you like at all. So I planned to do my October. See, October is my favorite month. And I'm doing October 2024 bucket list. So, you've heard of that. Bucket list is just something that, or a collection of things that you'd like to do in a certain amount of time. Could be your lifetime. It could be before you retire. It could be any time frame. Okay, so I'm just going to put fun things. I'm not going to put chores. I'm not going to put doctor appointments. I'm going to put down things that, and I may not do everything, it's just in my head, in my perfect world of dreams. These are things I'd love to do in October. It just sounded like fun to me for this time. So I'm going to, I printed this off. It's a freebie print. Let's see who does this. Holidays, no, that's not it. There's not a, well, what I did was I just went up in the search bar and I said, free printable. And I printed one off, the one that had the biggest spaces for handwriting. Okay, thank you, Maniac Grammy Brenda, for hosting this. And thank you all for watching. And the next thing you're going to see, I guess, is going to be my list, and I'll read what I got to you. Do you all still call the 14th Columbus Day? Oh, I also liked this because it didn't have the holidays. You can put your own. I have been calling it Indigenous Peoples Day for a long time now. That's just how I roll. Okay, so here we go. All right then, this is all done now. And I had so much fun doing this. I think I'll start doing this every month. Really, it was a lot of fun. So I'm just going to show you and these don't all have to happen on the day that they're assigned. But after they happen, I'll make a line through and let me know which ones I've already done and which ones I would like to continue. And I may not do half of them, but I may do 100% of them. Do you know what I mean? All right, so October starts on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, this may look like work, and it's probably the most I don't want to say unfun, because for me, finishing my front porch autumn with the clean and decorating is a joyful thing. I am going to put some work into it, but I am going to have a blast doing it. So, what some people really enjoy doing, other people think, ugh, I really don't like working in the garden, pulling weeds and deadheading flowers and stuff like that. My mother can be out there, and she's in her 80s, all day. And until my father gets worried she's fallen and can't get up somewhere, To me, that sounds like work, but to her, it's joy. So anyway, finish my front porch because October 1st, it needs to be done. It's pretty much getting done, but it's not all the way. Okay. Then I want to, on the 2nd, start our new jigsaw puzzle. Jogsaw? Start our new jigsaw puzzle. And that's fun for me, and it's a pleasure to do, so that's what I'm going to do. Then Thursday the 3rd, I'm going to make a music a fall music playlist. I thought that sounded like a lot of fun, and I can just start thinking on that and, add to it as it gets done. I love to, when everybody's gone to work and stuff like that, or it's the weekend and they've all gone off for appointments or social stuff, I'll put on some loud music. And I don't do that when everybody's home because they don't necessarily want to hear what I want to hear. And I know I don't want to hear what they want to hear. Okay, so Friday the 4th, I thought it would be fun to bake pumpkin bread. I haven't done that in a while. Here's one that's odd. Saturday the 5th, I'm going to get my ears pierced. That's an appointment that was made a couple days ago. So the story on that is I have had my ears pierced. I don't know how many times. The first time would have been in gym class in the 7th grade. We all had a needle, and I mean a needle, one needle, and we pierced each other's ears. Oh, the things that happened back then. And back then nobody knew anything about, unless you were in the medical community, like bloodborne pathogens or whatever, we just never thought of that. Okay, so I don't know why I went on my tangent, but I'm going to get my ears pierced again on the 5th. And I'm actually going to go to a piercing place. They do nothing but, it's not piercing and tattoos. It's not sell jewelry and pierce ears. It's just a piercing place. Okay. On the 6th, football, tailgate, and relax. That's on a Sunday. And I don't even know who's playing on the 6th. I need to look. But I thought I'd make some kind of like tailgate things, like, I don't know. And just relax that day. And then on the 7th, I'm just going to make a trip to Starbucks by my lonesome, in my car, drive up window. I'm not even going in. I'll take the dogs with him and get them pup cups. If you don't have Starbucks, and I can't imagine anybody on planet Earth doesn't have a Starbucks. Maybe I'm wrong because I live in the Pacific Northwest and we literally are in a tiny town with, 8, 10 Starbucks. So my usual drink of choice when I go to Starbucks is either an oat milk venti mocha or a soy venti latte. So just depends on my mood. On the 8th, I'm going to boost someone by dropping off a pumpkin and a card. I just thought that would be fun. I don't mean like a carved jack-o'-lantern. I mean like a sugar pie pumpkin, like that size. And just a happy harvest, happy October card, not Halloweeny. Halloweeny? On the 9th, Wednesday, I'm just going to Netflix with some popcorn and a rom-com. Because there's, time for relaxation and time for not. On the 10th, I'm going to do a random act of kindness. And, this is kind of a random act of kindness too, but I really dig doing stuff like this. And I haven't decided what it is yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. On the Friday the 11th, I'm going to change out my sheets for flannel. That means I'm going to have to get some flannel sheets because I don't have any yet. And I remember years ago, it's been at least over 10 years, I had a pair of flannel sheets. You call them a pair? I had a set of flannel sheets, and I adored them. I don't know at this stage in my life if I'm going to feel the same way, because I do tend to get warm, but then I get cold in the winter sometimes too. So we'll see how that goes. And then on the 12th, which is a Saturday, I'm going to watch Practical Magic and just work on, busy work, hand work, just different things that I can do while I watch that movie. It's one of my favorite autumn, October, Halloween movies. The 13th, Costco for fun. The 14th, make harvest vegetable beef soup. So it's a soup from scratch. And, well, I don't make the broth from scratch. But I use just, vegetables and some nice beef chunks. And maybe I'll use some bread of some kind to serve with it. It just seems like such a comforting autumn meal to have vegetable and beef soup to me. And then on, Tuesday the 15th, I'm going to bake honey ginger snaps and share. And there's someone in my life who cannot get enough of these cookies, so I'm going to drop those off to them. And I don't mean all of them. On 16th, I'm calling that a thrifting day. That's a Wednesday, and I'm going to do all the thriftings. Again, just because it's a Wednesday doesn't mean it's really going to happen on a Wednesday. We never know what life is going to bring on each day, do we? Sometimes, you could have a cold or just feel funky, and not want to do something. So I will pick and choose from these. On the 17th, a used bookstore for a new read. Just because I enjoy going into the used bookstore and prowling around, They have so many choices, and even if I just get a cookbook, it'll be new to me. On the 18th, which is a Friday night, make chili. Just because who doesn't make chili in the, autumn? And I think I would like to do a white chicken chili instead of the traditional red sauce. I haven't done that in a while, and it's really good. Let's see. On the 19th, which is another Saturday, we're going to have pizza and hocus pocus at dinner time. That's another favorite. And I don't mean the second one. I didn't like that one very much. The original hocus pocus. It's one of those things, you've seen it so many times if you're a fan, that you can, carry on conversations and have pizza and just make a party of it. You don't have to pay too much attention, On the 20th, I am going to do breakfast, it's a Sunday, with Mom and Dad. And it occurs to me that my mother will be at church, and so I won't be doing breakfast with my Mom and Dad on that day. I'll have to change that to another day. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, farmer's market. Looking for all the autumn things on Monday the 21st. And then I would like to Tuesday, the 22nd, donate some non-perishables to a church pantry that's just down the road. It's one of those, I don't know if y'all have them in your area, but we have just drive up or walk up, open up a big pantry or a large cupboard. It's, marked the food pantry. And people don't have to ask or don't have to be limited in what they take. They could empty the pantry, or they could come every day if they need to, or whatever. And so that's become really widespread here. A lot of neighborhoods have them. I don't live in a neighborhood, so there's not one in my neighborhood. So what I do is I drive down the road to my mom's church, and there's one in their parking lot. Okay. On the 23rd of October is a Wednesday. I'm just going to try a new tea. It's not going to be a big deal. I'm just going to see if there's some new flavor. I'm thinking probably like your basic herbal kind of tea. There used to be, I can't remember the brand, but they had 3 teas that I loved, and one of them was a lemon cookie tea, and I really liked that one. It tastes just like a lemon cookie. Okay, and on Thursday, the 24th, I'm going to make a simmer pot. So I take my smallest crock pot, and I put in like pieces of apple, cinnamon sticks, cloves, stuff like that. And it's just like burning a candle, probably safer though, and no, smoke and stuff like that. So I'm going to collect pretty leaves on Friday the 25th. Just going to go around, my particular property and see if I can find any colorful leaves to pick up and keep them because I've got a project coming up. Saturday, the 26th, Hobby Lobby road trip. Haven't been to Hobby Lobby since August, and I know there's a lot of things I haven't seen, and I can't wait to go. 27th, I'm going to have a haircut and a color. Yep. Haven't had my hair cut or colored in, it'll be a year in November. So 11 months, and it is in desperate need. I mean, I'm not trying to, I just want it to look fresh. The 28th, which is Monday, I'm going to do a craft with the leaves that I find when I go on my leaf hunt. I found a cute craft online. And then on the 29th, it's just Tuesday, I'm going to make Chex Mix. And I'm going to just put it in the pantry and, keep it for just such an occasion as I might need Chex Mix. The 30th, I'm going to get a pedicure. I have not had a professional done at the shop pedicure since how do I say this? The C word, when the world shut down. Are we allowed to say that anymore? Because it used to be a hot button word, the virus. I haven't had one since that started. And, it just got easy not to go. And, not spend the money, not spend the time. And it really is a treat and wonderful, and I think I'll go. And then we come to the last, and it is Halloween. And I'm just going to put Halloween treats. And I hope a lot of times I'll see my granddaughter because she's in town, and my grandson. And I like to give them a little personal bag, with little things that I've collected, like, Pez dispensers and whatever, candy, obviously. I am freezing. We turned on the heat for the first time. It's getting down into the 40s for the first time, if you can believe that. Brr. But anyway, I put stickers on it, and I just made a fun sit-down, busy work thing. And I even found a My Plan sticker. Well, thank you, Brenda, for hosting this Plan With Me Monday 24 open collaboration. And if you all want to get in on this, whether you do it like this or you make a meal plan or whatever you do, a grocery list is a plan. Doesn't have to be, a big deal at all. Usually I put my weekly menu in this, but I chose not to do that this time because I was excited about doing this. Okay, thanks for watching. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would love it if you thought about maybe if you think you like me, I mean. Bye, everybody.